All right, so we're going to talk about, we like to call what we do for our clients is the Roth for the wealthy. Has all the attributes of the Roth and then some. But with that comes a heavy dose of reality when you get your first case as to what's it going to be like when you try to get through underwriting. And our business is very discriminatory. You got to be able to prove your health. If you're a female, some of the programs work better than if you're a male because you're going to live longer. There's all these little nuances that you've got to know how to dance through. So JT and I are just going to talk about, you got your first case, you got your first aha moment, and now you're going to fill out an app. Like, what does that life cycle look like? How does it actually go down?
Yeah, and most of our advisors, they haven't done a ton of large insurance cases or annuity cases or whatever. So, setting expectations with your client is huge. The last thing we want is clients to get upset in the process, because despite some advancements with e-apps and simplified issue, these cases can still take 3, 6, 9 months to get done. Sometimes it's going back to get another follow-up APS from a recent doctor's visit, additional forms that are more and more disclosures that are making the apps longer,
additional cover letters, we see that quite a bit.
And it's just really setting those expectations and understanding what your clients are getting into. I always liken it to mortgages these days. Most of you realize what it's like taking out a mortgage right now, and there's a ton of paperwork, ton of disclosure, ton of documentation, and just use that vernacular with your clients, that example. And most of them have been through that, and they kind of nod their head and be like, all right, I appreciate you telling me how long it might take, and that there might be some back and forth along the way.
And one of the things I like to do when I'm point of sale is let the clients know we're going to do a status up, and say it's 2-3 months from now to again set the expectations. We're going to go through where we are in the process and why it is that we're doing this, because if you don't do that, they're going to have client amnesia. And I'm not talking like once in a while, I'm talking every single time. So setting the stage, making sure that you're heard of the fact that this takes a long time because of the fact that it is discriminatory, it's critical.
And I think that's kind of the value proposition of getting into these policies. Not everyone can qualify for it. Sometimes it's kind of that puppy dog close. You kind of offer up the features and benefits, and then you kind of take it away or mention, hey, but not everyone can qualify for this. That sometimes clients, want it even more, and that's an important angle to take sometimes.
When you get your first annual statement, that also can be something that's a little bit daunting.
Yeah.
So that's something that you're going to want your client to know, that you're going to call them when they get their first annual statement to go through it. Because for them, it's going to be reading Greek. I mean, they're not going to have any idea what this insurance company with a team of lawyers is trying to tell them. So just something that our team can help you with and make sure that you can articulate what's happening on that so that your client's not lost in the state of confusion.